Welcome back, hunters. I'm the survivalist, and we return to the hunter called Wild. Where last episode we moved our way over to the Chila region in order to try to work at getting down a couple of coyotes, as well as helping knock off one of the two we needed for the main mission going forward. We did succeed in getting one, but we've also come across an elk's feed zone as well, and I just heard a bit of a call from something back this way. So I'm just going to try to slowly work our way back around and see what that call was. Because maybe it's that elk herd back in this area. And I can go and get us another easy harvest from that. Which I don't know exactly what the call was, because I only caught sight of it out of the peripheral as I was getting us set up and ready to go for this next episode. The Maraudy, as we've shown with the new, I shouldn't say the new ammo type, but with the proper high penetration ammo, it performs so much better. It really does feel like you're in for an uphill battle trying to grind out with the handgun stuff. As soon as you have the option to get something that has high penetration to it, pick it up no matter the weapon you're using. It will just make a world of difference if you place those shots right. Even if you don't place the shots that right, either, it might have more effect too. Because again, the expansion, it kind of has to rely on how much penetration you might be getting out. Oh yeah, there we go. Right up ahead there. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to work up too quickly. I think I will try using the bow and arrow on it. We just need to use, there we go. Put that arrow type in. It's got red coloration for the fletching, so we know it's high power. Or meant for the biggest game possible. And we'll see about taking him down, because I think he was... Yeah, he's a 3 rating on the right there, so he's probably a silver, I would guess, for like the ranking system. I think it's like you have none, bronze, silver, gold, and then diamond. And then you might even have like one above diamond, which is like great ones as they're called. But I don't think I've ever actually seen one in game myself. I think that's something you have to like... There might be some specific farming methods to do so. Yeah, see, we're still a little ways out. I'm going to try getting in closer, and then we'll line up a better shot. I'm also just going to take another peek while we're on here. Yeah, no, I don't see anybody else, so I thought I'd just take a check so I don't tunnel vision and... I'm trying to remember what it's called. Buck fever? Something like that? You're so interested in trying to find like a really good scoring buck or anything that kind of looks or resembles an animal, you'll tunnel vision and think it is and might accidentally shoot what you don't realize is not. I think this happens more so for trying to get people to avoid accidentally shooting each other during hunting season. But I still want to put some application to here. God, really? It's saying I have to aim that high for it? No, that can't be right. Yeah, apparently that was. See, that's one of the reasons why I really like using this sight. Yeah, he'll go down just a moment. So that was a good hit. But my problem is, it feels weird that you have to shoot above the reticle for, like, getting in close to animal. Because you'd kind of imagine, like, how a bow would shoot. It's definitely in an arc. But going straight, it would be like an arc that goes down like this, not you have to shoot up and then down like that. Like, once you hit a certain range, then yeah, you will have to try to align like that, more so to make it like an actual arch, but for like a close distance like that, I thought would have been like just straighter. Again, it's just how the game can be a bit weird at times in my thinking. Although, no, I don't know if the zeroing skill I had set would have affected it all that much. Because I just realized bottom right. Okay, well, oh. Yeah, I was hoping to not alert him, but that was actually a perfect heart shot on that one that put him down in an instant. God, this is where I love the bow. Like, you have the chance of, okay, you'll get one, you can kind of sneak up towards harvesting, and you might even get a chance at another animal, just because you were slower and patient with that. If I'd taken the one with the rifle, everything would have just been gone, and I wouldn't have had this secondary I could get. But I love just that, like, stealthy approach to it. And I'm pretty sure that last one that ran off is the final member of this herd. Yeah, we'll take a look at you. I'm surprised that you got a little bit of an odd coloration for the antler tips. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't a heart shot. That was literally ripped right through everything kind of possible. Didn't realize it was going to go through like that on him. But that's something where hunting games do also over-exaggerate the power of the arrows and that too for archery equipment. It's to reward you so it doesn't feel like it's really that bad to use some stuff. I don't know if Way of the Hunter does do that as well. I know both the Hunter Classic and Call of the Wild have exaggerated arrow force. I don't know if Way of the Hunter did do that for like the crossbow and the compound bow. Okay, but you know what? Let me stand up and walk and collect this guy, and then we'll backtrack towards where we've been going. Oh, the arrow broke in him. Yeah, this guy too. I was aiming more for heart, but you know what? I will take that. And I'm surprised this guy actually registers as a gold as well. Nice to get a little bit more done. Okay, let's get back the trail and follow that along. Yeah, at a certain point, the weapon scores don't really matter anymore, because you unlock everything you can for them. I'm trying to think of... It's either the rifle score or the archery scores are highest, but I don't know if we actually have a way of, like, checking that, like, just offhand, not in a shop. Oh, maybe here. Oh, actually, archery is just a little bit above rifle. But yeah, 20,000 for each, so I have done a fair little bit of hunting in the game. Perks, 10, 10. Yeah, see, what I find weird... Now, I don't know if that means we can keep getting more perks, or it's just how... where was it? The game lays everything out. Where it's like... It doesn't show the full full total there. Like, I don't know if I do get to level 52, we'll get another perk opened up. And see... Like, I don't know what level you'd have to be to have every single thing, perk and skill-wise, opened up. I don't think they ever have it so you can get maxed out on... Like, every single thing is picked up for yourself. I do like the idea of, like, trying to spend and shift points into different things for different playstyles. But I do wish they would have made it a little cheaper to do and say, like, you can't do it in the field. You have to go to a lodge or a fast travel spot in order to do so. That way you just kind of encourage, well, instead of having to play... Actually, I don't even think you can have multiple save files for the Hunter. Yeah, for the Hunter. Might as well just use the Hunter and Way of the Hunter. Way and Wild. Well, I'll try to use it like that to minimize and make it easier to track both, but... I think you've only got a single save file you have for, Call. Or Wild, or what... I even screwed it up immediately. Yes, there's only one save file unless you want to start from fresh, or you have no problem spending the 28,000 for that one, or... 31,000, reset that. Like, it does get expensive into the trees later. I mean, once you do have higher skill level and such, it's probably not that bad to be able to grind up the currency needed for such. But it can still feel like a little bit of an obstacle if you do want to keep trying and switching out different things to find what you enjoy the most, or what you're in the mood for. Yeah, I might as well turn the headlight on, because... Oh. Okay, it's got a fair distance out, so you know what? I might walk up for a little while. I can't remember if we came across, I wasn't sure if we came across a blacktail need zone or not. We do have this here, so you know what? Instead of walking, let me just do a little power crouch over here. See if this is for the rabbits or it's for the blacktail. It might be rabbits, but we'll double check. Yeah, okay, that's a rest zone for them, 1418. We're past the 1800s, so we probably won't have them around here. Let's see about trying to get to a spot, and then we'll try a call. Let's see if we can bring that blacktail in towards us. I think when it comes to, like, the deer species, like elk, I'm granted, I think they're a deer species, but they're obviously much larger. I think you're more prone to find the blacktails, whitetails in, like, mixed groups. I also keep grabbing the wrong weapon because of the coyote one we still have on the go. I wonder if maybe I should try spending a little more time hunting at night. Maybe species like the coyotes will be a little more active and... Nope. Okay, well, there she is. Now, unfortunately, it looks like she is on her own, so you know what? Let me see about using the bow for her. Now, I am surprised that she's still running from that. Because I thought that would have... Okay, she... Now, how did that not register as, like, being more so? Like, what? Did I thread the lungs and it went right down the middle? But even then, how do I have... Something's odd about that. I am going to follow and see if I can try to find her, because I do want to see where and how that is registering. It's like, I can't see that having swayed to the left or the right to, like, completely miss. I know it was, like, more center mass, so it might have been above the heart. But the only thing I can think of is, like, maybe it had threaded the lungs and it just went straight down her. But even then, you would think that would connect to, like, some of the organs that, like, we saw for the elk. I know this doesn't have as much force as the elk arrow or the previous screenage we were using, but... you'd still think it's appropriate for the animal, so it would have, like, some more similar, like, effects to it. I just want to keep going slow like this for a while. Just because I don't... Well, she was only a trivial, so I don't think I have to worry about really spooking her too easily. But yeah, that just felt like something was off about how it's registering that hit on it. Yeah, very low does not add up. That's one thing I will say I liked about Way of the Hunter is it included both the lungs and heart, but it also had like some more of the major arteries and such, so even if you didn't get the organ, maybe you would actually hit like a major blood vessel. And that could be lethal. Yeah, so the trail keeps going up this way. I want to keep going slow and see what the result is. So I want to know where it is saying I hit on her. Yeah, I think those are her old tracks of where she was coming in. Even if I just have to use the Maraude to put her down, I should be able to inspect both shots and see where it registers the arrow went in her. This is where the game can get a little spooky going about in the dark. I mean, yeah, sure you have your headlight to help you. But you turn that off. Well, you guys might be able to see a little bit. I feel like... Nope. Somehow opened up text chat. I guess T for talk. Okay, so there's been a little bit of health loss from the time that's passed now. I don't know if she would be coming back this way, or she'll be broken off because of the wound. I just figure I'll go slow. And just in case she is on her way back. Like, I think arrows, even with them being, like, non-vital shots, they have a good chance of putting the animal down just from the bleed out. No, that's just her droppings from before. Well, we got a need zone here or something, too. But, yeah, we hit the top of a hill, so we'll probably... likely won't be spotting her for a little bit. Yeah, no option to spot any animals yet. Yeah, I gotta remember, when it comes to, like, trying to go down the front of the animal, maybe I should worry more so about trying to go for a lung than the heart. Because I've had this problem multiple times in the past. Okay, that's just more droppings. Okay, that was just the rabbits running off. Yeah, the thump shook me for a moment there, but rabbits are the only thing that make loud little thump like that. Okay, 25 to 50, so it is bleeding out. Okay, looks like this is the top of another hill, or right at the top of a slope. I see some tracks over there, but I don't know if that would have been her having done a loop around and going uphill, or that's just from, like, before she came into the area. Again, we're going to keep on... I'm not sure. I'll keep on these and try to piece it all together. That's more droppings from her. No, we also have the wind going directly at our backs, so that's not helpful. Yeah, I think more than likely we'll find her probably having bled out somewhere. Oh, but there's a lot of tracks around here now. Yeah, it's still saying it's a run. Is this 0-25 now? No, not quite yet. Okay, now she's in a walk, but it looks like she has been going away from us. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, she might have gotten spooked again because of our scent on the wind. Yeah, God, it seems like it's... For whatever reason, the wind likes to really be annoying for me when I hunt. But that is the last legs of her health pool there, so she will go down from this. I just don't know how far she'll have gotten when she does finally go. Because, yeah, I don't... Okay, well, we still have the spotted icon, so that means she's still alive right now, I think. And I got tracks up there, but I also got these just going straight here. Like, I want to see where it says this arrow went or stopped in her. Because, like, if you can have the 600 grain go basically completely through and out the back end of an elk, and there was still, like, close to 40 meters for that shot. Okay, there she is. I don't understand the logic of that, where just going down for what's still inappropriate for another animal. Okay, well, let me zoom in on this damn thing, because that... Yeah, so it looks like I basically did thread the lungs. It lodged right in the front of them. I gotta remember to aim... If I have to go down the front, go to a little left or right of middle. Like, the heart might have been able to get through, but I can't tell, like, how thick that would be for, like, muscle or such protecting it. But that's exactly what happened. I threaded those, and it bit me in the butt for doing so. Okay, let's work our way back towards Chila, or the center, towards the hiking village. And maybe as we're going, we'll spook something out and get a warning call. I don't really know if I feel like going after the rabbits. I'd like to try to focus on a coyote, just to clear that out. But yeah, I want to have a little ways to go to get back to where we've been. You know what? Yeah, we will jog there. I feel like the calculations or math is a bit weird for the arrows and like the grainage. It's like, again, it says this is a 420 grain. It's recommended for everywhere from class 2 all the way up to 7. It must be, again, the penetration stat is the big one there. And there's no expansion because the arrows don't kind of work the same way bullets do. That just goes to show how important that penetration stat really is. Yeah, I don't know if we will come across anything in the region again or not. Like, if we do come across another coyote, and we hear one and we can bring it in, we'll probably take a quick travel out to Mount Kraken and see if we can get lucky in finding one out there, too. Or maybe we'll even do the... Again, I'm thinking maybe, like, down or... what way is the wind blowing? It does say southeast, so you know what? We might actually want to go here, and then work down towards the trail that's there, or up in the mountains. We'll see. Because it does feel like I keep going to the same spots over and over again on Layton Lake. I am more familiar with hunting the southern areas, but we could use a little variety in going to places we haven't seen before. Okay, here's the trail down to the village. Yeah, we'll follow it and then maybe cut west once we hit, like, around here. Although I don't know if there would be any regulations in place for the game for, like, shooting too close to, like, some of these buildings. I kind of doubt it would be, but we also did come across, like, the little, regulation sign sitting in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, well, you know what? That's towards the pretty south end, too, so I'll just work us through the woods and see if we hear anything. Yeah, not what I was expecting to hear, but you know what? I won't turn it down. And you know what? I think we will use the bow for this. So we'll probably go... Yeah, I'll go for the 600 grain again. Just because that has such a high penetration value. All I gotta do is basically line up to a lung, and I know it'll take her down. Although I have to try to see if I can spot her. It's being night, too. That might be a little more problematic to do. Now, even I have to admit, it's hard looking down the, through binoculars with the headlight on. Not seeing anything yet. I'll see if maybe I can get over here. And try another call. I would try without the headlight on, but I don't know how that'll turn out for, like, the video. Like, I can see decently enough, but I know... Oh. Well, there she is. I can't actually tell from right here with... Yeah, I don't think she's behind anything, but I can't tell for certain. Maybe it's just like the way her fur pattern is, but it seems like it's like taking in a lot of light. Okay, that should put her down, because that should be a lung shot. She might go for a little while, but... Let's go grab her. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Vital organ. That's what you want. And yeah, she didn't get too far at all. I'm not sure if the best black bear specimens are males or females. I'd imagine the females might get bigger just because of, again, they're the ones who are like raising and rearing the cubs, but I don't know for certain. She was only difficulty 2, and somehow managed to avoid the other lung with that shot, but God, that penetration value is just so helpful. Actually, okay, it says she has a dark fur type, but it almost looks like there's some like tints of red in there as we like get certain angles on her. But at least it's another harvest. Not a mess we gotta try cleaning up. And you know what? Let me switch over our arrow type, and maybe we'll make this episode our bow hunting one. Again, I like bow hunting a lot more than rifle, just because rifle feels like it's a little too easy to pull off so repeatedly. But with the bow, you actually have to have a little more thought of, okay, let me get to here. Let me see where I can kind of try wanting to get the animal angle to. I do admit trying to work the crosshairs and like how you have to aim with the reticle can be a little annoying and funky, but... it is what it is. And the Ambusher DLC, if you are a bow hunter, or you want to do bow hunting in the game, you want that extra hand the sight offers, I gotta recommend it for that. If they change it so the electronic collar will actually get boosts from your Fatal Attraction in the perk tree, or, again, you're new to the game, you don't have a lot of collars opened up, I would say that the electronic collar just adds even more reason for that, but... oh. Okay, is it just you all on your own? Yeah, looks like it's just her on her own, so you know what? Let me see if I can try to... yeah, get a little more hidden. We'll call her right in and see if I can line up a hard shot with the bow. Yeah, we got the green fletching on. That way I know that's our medium power one. I'll just wait till she goes to a stop. Oh, thank you. Yeah, instant. I don't think it would ever be truly instant in real life with a bow and arrow if you got the hard shot. I may be mistaken, but I feel like they would get a little bit of run before, again, it just like, they go down. And you're basically just picking up the extra cash we can get. Oh. Actually got another one around here. Yeah, this is basically just going for what funds I can from them. I didn't realize there was another one somewhere out here. Again, I almost feel like because of there's kind of a weird glare effect when you're looking ahead with the night, or with like the headlight. Yeah, see, that was just lung. I didn't think I would get a good heart angle from here. But there's 2 already down. Although I don't know if she was the other one that called it or not, so... We'll just walk and see if we hear any other warning calls. But yeah, there's another one. Actually went through the shoulder bone, so I'm glad that that did actually reach as far as we needed. I guess I should say shoulder blade. Now I just need to try to get a coyote from here, and we are golden. But I don't know if we'll be in luck with any in the region. Sounds like another bear somewhere. But the warning calls that I think those were, I didn't register as like we could mark them or hone in on them. So I don't know if it's back along where our, like, the wind is blowing or not. Well, let me just get the proper arrows equipped. See, I wonder if there's actually... I should check that in the settings, if there's a shortcut where I can actually just, like, swap the ammo type with, like, one keybind press and have them go into the inventory for it. You know what, while I'm waiting for the bear to show up, let me check that. Keyboard. Key bindings. I know there's a way to... Yeah, middle mouse toggles the scope on and off. Okay, doesn't look like there is a way to change out the ammo type. Oh, hang on. Q and E. Oh, that is nice. God, yeah, they added a lot of nice accessibility things to the experience. I wonder if that was something more they tried to do for console, and then because of such, PC players also got that as a benefit. Okay, well, let's see if we can try to... I don't know if the bear is still in the area, or it might have wandered off with, like, the warning calls we got, but... Thought I'd just try a moment in case we could get it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything popping out. I haven't heard anything else from it, so... I think I'm going to just stand and walk us on further. Nope, okay, well it was just a female, so... Again, I don't know if it would have been a really good one if we had tried for her. Well, let's get down to the lake shore and see if we can see anything there having a drink with it being later during the night. Because it is 9:15. 9:15. 8:45 p.m. Let's see if we got anybody going down for a midnight sip. Well, okay, we're still a few hours away from midnight, but still. Not really seeing anything at the water's edge. I wonder if it's because it's stagnant water that things don't come here to drink that much, or it's just my luck that they don't want to use this spot. Because it is a little more... I mean, there's nothing too close to here for water. I thought we'd have, like, this be a good spot for tracks. But No, there is nothing at all here. A bit of a shame, but can't really do much about it. And I'm not hearing another coyote from here, so maybe we'll have to migrate to another place. Yeah, I'm not hearing any other warning calls. And we are basically at the end of here. So you know what? To help alleviate the hunting pressure and work in the main mission, let's go way out here. That way we can work fully eastwards into more of the mountains and such. And I don't think we have to worry about the wind with picking here. Yeah, I just realized time. God. This is one of those games where you just do not realize how much time has actually passed until you take a look over and it's like, wait, how late is it? Or like, what time is it now? Oh. Okay, that was a good sign. Unfortunately, it is fleeing. Wait, so I picked the worst spot I could have. Okay, so maybe instead I should... You know what? We will follow the trail, but then we're going to work northwards. Because, yeah, that coyote could have been our second one to knock the mission out. I also do like you don't have to keep the missions, like, active each time. If you do get one criteria of it, they're just all active and it counts towards it. So once this trail connects with the other one, we'll take a left and go northwards. So that way the wind shouldn't be any factor for us. We at least know there can be coyotes in the area, which is helpful. I'm just hoping we can get lucky and maybe hear one not too far off. And not hear, like, it's running away on us. Yeah, just a moose. I doubt she'll come towards us, but just in case, I'll keep the bow ready. Because sometimes the animals will pick you up by scent, and they'll actually follow that to you and try to attack you. It's, weirdly enough, not the carnivores that seem to do it. Yeah, she's running off. Okay, good. It's sometimes things like the bison and the moose that'll do that. There are certain carnivores, like I think the wolf packs might have a tendency that if they do pick you up by scent, maybe they will actually stalk towards you and try getting you down. We should... is this where the trail connects? I think so. Yeah, here we are. We've got some moose tracks. A lot of moose tracks, actually. Okay, let's follow this north and see if we can get lucky and hear anything we're after. I'll take any animal just to round out the episode today, but I figure our main focus is on a coyote. That'd be really nice. We'll just walk for a few more minutes, and if we hear nothing else, then we'll just end the episode off. Not a bad weekend of hunting. Got a lot more taken down this episode because we did go for the bow and arrow. And again, that's just one of the things I really like about it. That and more the traditional feeling of it, too. A little more engaging and involved than just aim and pull the trigger. Pretty quiet out here. Aside from a few things to the south. Not really hearing any mating calls, no warning calls. It's pretty quiet on the mountain tonight. Or, I guess we're kind of in the lowlands. Mount Kraken is still far more to the north. I was just hoping for something to make a peep. Because we're not really going to be spotting too much in this. I don't think night hunting really offers all that much for a change of pace for the base game. It might just be to have, like, with how need zones can shift for activity, to make it so that way you have a full 24 hours, you can try figuring out and planning your things around. Rather than having, like, specific cutoff times of, that's it, you can't hunt during these hours, pack it all in, haul your butt back, etc. Because the Hunter Classic did have pretty set timelines. I think you could go out as early as 5 a.m.? I think it's like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., but then you could only stay out as late as, like, 9 p.m. Maybe that even was later than you could. I just remember there was, like, a deadline of if you would go out later into the day, you would eventually hit a spot where it tells you it's too late to keep hunting, and that's kind of like your end. I don't see that having been changed, because I do keep the Hunter Classic downloaded on Steam and on the computer. I don't touch it really, well, at all, since I've done the other series on it. So one thing is, with covering and doing series like this, is that it kind of focuses more on, like, how much I'm playing in that. Or what games I do keep active outside, and which ones I just leave to only tackle on the channel. But yeah, not a peep from anything. I want to see if even just, like, a little bit of a run stirs something up to bark or hiss or roar at us. Rabbit area. Well, we got rabbits about, but not really what we're trying for. If I use any of my firearms on them, that's just probably going to burst them into a cloud of... I was going to say dust, but it's probably more of a mist. Just, you see the bunny? You don't see the bunny. It's magic. Don't mind the stain left behind, though. Oh, that's a fair-sized water body that we were actually right beside. But with how my luck's been for trying to find the need zones, I'm not sure if there would have been anything there. Yeah, you know what? Even with running, I'm not really hearing much. So what we'll do is we'll fast travel back here and end the episode for today. Made some decent little bits of progress here. All we need is any coyote in generally the majority of the map with the 270, and we'll have that done. So hopefully next weekend we can clear that out. And we'll see what the next steps could be for the main missions. I don't know if it's trying to get us a little taste of all the species on the map since we've had... I think it started with blacktail, whitetail, bears, coyotes, maybe moose, and elk still for things to hunt. But we'll see how it all plays out. For now, though, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of The Hunter Call of the Wild. If you'd like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.